Oof. All right. So sorry for that, guys. I had to restart my computer and it was not detecting my mic. But everything should be fine now. Everything should be detected. I'm so sorry again for that. And let's get started. So as I was saying, I would like from you to kind of pick a random month for our testing here. So if you can give me kind of a random month so we can go ahead and start testing. I also want to try to replace that link that we had. Let me see. Go to my channel here. I'm so sorry again for that, guys. I don't know. Every time I try to go live, something happens. It's really ridiculous. And I'll try to event edit. No. Edit event. So there. Okay. And here, I want to fix that. This. There you go. All right. Sorry again for what happened. Can someone please choose just any random month between 2023 and 2024 so we can get started with our backtesting session? So I'll go ahead with a 50K account, and I also made sure, guys, that the latency is like very low so you can know what I'm talking about, or if I'm asking any questions or anything like that. So and the strategy would be IFVG February 2022. Can we pick something between 2023 and 2024? I can do February 2022, but I want something that it's very close to the past 2 years, so it's kind of like close of how the price is behaving. February 2023. Okay, we'll do that. Let's do it. 2023. So 2023 February. Nice. We'll do that. So I'm gonna also go ahead and set up the what's up, Cole? How you doing? Thank you Walid, for showing up, man. Really appreciate it. So 2023, and we're doing a random month. Walid picked it up, so it's February 2023, and we're gonna start with February 1. We have, and all the times that I'm using, guys, in this backtesting session is going to be in New York time. New York time here, -4. And we'll go ahead and start. I added EES in this backtesting session, but I'm not going to be using it. I'm just going to be using just NASDAQ. Kareem. Okay, Kareem. So here, that's just the 6. So I have the New York session set as market open. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip to that. And here's February 1st, market open. We have a bunch of news, and it's hopefully we can get something. I don't know. We'll see. So what I'm going to be looking for basically is I have the 5 minutes chart here and 15 minutes chart down here. What I would be looking for is basically a clear formation of fair value gap on the 5 minutes, and then I would be looking into I thought your name is Kareem. No, it's not. It's Kemo. I would be looking into my entry model, or the entry that I like to use, which is IFVG, or inversion fair value gap. Once we're inside of that bearish or bullish IFVG. on the 5 minutes, or sometimes if it's cleaner and clear on the 15 minutes, then this is the one that I'm going for. So we do have news at 10 a.m. New York time, and I will typically sit out until news happens and play out to see what we're doing, and then I'll go based off that. So if we're not getting any clear fair value gaps on the 5 minutes and then reacting off of them, then there's no point for me to trade, and there's no point for me to look for any setups. Make sure you guys, if you like the stream or just in general, to leave a like on the stream so it kind of like picks it up on the YouTube algorithm. YouTube is hard, man. So as you can see, like here, you see the 5 minutes is like very choppy, very crappy price action. Therefore, I'm just sitting out. I'm just sitting out. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm just waiting for a clear and the price to clean up a little. So you see here, the price kind of cleared up here and left a bearish, clean, unfilled fair value gap, and I want a retracement to it. And then if we get a setup, an IFVG setup off of that inside of this area, I would be looking to trade lower. We don't, then we don't. Okay, so we broke it, but notice that we are kind of still inside of this 15 minutes bearish fair value gap, so it still can give us a bearish setup. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Now we closed above, so I don't care about bearish anymore. What I'm looking for right now is this bullish 5 minutes fair value gap, and unfortunately the price is too close to it. So when we go down to retrace to it, there's no room to leave bearish fair value gap and then inverse it to get my entry. This could just be a tap and then go. But am I gonna take any trades? No, because I like to trade IFVG only. I usually take my entry off of the 1 minute. Yeah, I am on the 1 minute. So as you can see here, the price is kind of, it came back here again. We lift a small bearish fair value gap that we inversed. This is, to me, it's not really clean. It's like this could easily fail. The IFVG is like really small here, and it's like, I'm not a big fan of that. I want a good bearish fair value gap, very obvious, very clear, that gets inversed. And I would prefer actually if we can dig a little bit deeper in this bullish 15-minute fair value gap. So therefore, I'm not going to react on it. That doesn't mean that we're not going up, that we can still go up here. We have a lot of buy side liquidity sitting up here, but I'm just not going to take any trade because it's a little bit too high in premium for my liking. Also around 12, if I'm not seeing anything, then I am not trading. Here, what do we get? You see this 5 minutes fair value gap. So let me actually, because I don't know why it's doing a weird thing. Yeah, it's doing a weird thing on the 15 minutes. But anyway, guys, this is we went down a little bit deeper to retrace to the 15 minutes fair value gap bullish. And then we have what? We have an inversion fair value gap right here. Okay, so to me, I want to take that inversion fair value gap. But the thing is, these are consecutive bearish candles, so that means it's not just this. If you go to a little bit of higher time frame, there will be maybe a gigantic bearish fair value gap here. So you go one time frame at a time. You go to the 2 minute, there's nothing really. You go to the 3 minute and you see this big bearish fair value gap. So you can exactly take your trade right from here, but this bearish fair value gap on the 3 minutes can easily reject that and push the price lower. So I want to wait for that 3 minutes. And you see, we saved ourselves. Just a little trick, okay? Now, if we come back up here again, we might start looking for bullish setups, but I don't know if it doesn't look like it. I don't know why it's doing a lot of glitches right here. Anyway, just gonna... Okay, so you see the 15 minutes bullish fair value gap, we closed underneath it. So that to me is not really clean price action. And it's 12:15 New York time right now, and it's a bit late in the AM session. So therefore, I'm not going to touch it. Just gonna go simply to the next trading day. I know there are other opportunities during that day that I could have taken, but I specifically looking for a good and clear trades and dumb trades anyone can take, and these are should be the cleanest trades that you should be looking for, because if the market does not show any clean setup, then you should not be trading. Simple as that. Thursday, February 2 or 2nd, unemployment claim. So I'm gonna let the market play out here, and so you see this bullish fair value gap on the 5 minutes. Eventually we want to bounce off of it, but I don't like or trust any trades next to market open, therefore I'm not going to touch it. How long do you trade for from market open? I like to go from 9:30 New York time to max 12 p.m. or 11:59 a.m. So as you can see, that bullish fair value gap supported the price up. Probably there could have been a setup here on the 30 seconds chart. We don't have an access to the 30-second chart here, so I'm just gonna let it play out here. So I'm just letting price play out here. I know there's bearish IFVGs here and plays that I could have taken, but I'm specifically looking for clear and clean setups. For example, this is a bullish 15 minutes fair value gap. We could come down here, sweep out this sell side liquidity inside of it, and then give a setup. Okay, here we have this bullish fair value gap on the 5 minutes. I would be looking into a retracement to it with the bearish candles to see, and then inversing it. I would be interested in taking a long play. 1030 just pushes higher and higher, which is unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. If it's not clean for me, if it's not clear, I'm not taking it, which will help minimize the amount of losing trades a lot. So here you see this bullish 15 minutes. We come down to it, we retrace, and we inverse these bearish gaps. I don't like it because it's not a deep retracement to it, so I'm just not going to touch it. Now this could be something. I don't know why is it not showing here. Let me 1 second. Let me refresh this page. Maybe it's glitching or something. Okay, so this bullish 5 minutes, here it is. It's also 15 minutes, so let me just mark that. Okay, right here we get a long setup. Stop loss would be below this candle, 29 bucks, and I would be, let me see, where are we in? Okay, so 4 hours time frame, it could still push up. I will technically take about 1-to-1 or so here, and then manage the position as we go. This is the IFVG that I'm taking the trade off of, and let's put our trade here. This is still a bit high for my liking. It's a bit too high in premium, but I want to try it, right? And I typically, guys, want to scale when the price moves $15 So here we moved 16 bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and take off 50% of my position, and I'll put it at break even to protect myself. And I know that we're going to this high for sure right here. So this, because this is a guaranteed target, I'm gonna go ahead and take another 25 here, because I don't trust if we're going up here higher or not. And I extended it to 40 bucks of price movement. And if we're continuing bullish, then we should push higher. But if not, then we're just gonna inverse. And that's what I did exactly. I don't know why it's at 158. Should be a little bit more than that. Should be more than that. Maybe, I don't know. It's okay. I'm gonna go to the next session here. Friday, we got NFP and PMI. Do you recommend 50K or 100K combine? Either way, you pay 150 activation fee. Yeah, if you're talking about Top Step, yeah, then it will depend on you. I myself went for a 50K combine accounts because I know they're pretty easy to pass. You only need $3,000. If you are a pro, if you're not a beginner, and if you want to go for 150K, then go ahead, because yes, that would be the easier and the best value for your buck. But if you're a beginner trader, I would suggest going for a 50K. I myself have 4 50K accounts, and I know the activation fee is 150 bucks from Top Step. But I just wanted to pass it pretty easily, and that's what I did. But if you're talking about MyFundedFuture, then you can go for a 50K account or 150K account. It really doesn't matter, because you, at the end of the day, you don't have any activation fee. And you can use my link down in the description below, or my code Kemo on MyFundedFuture, and it will give you additional discount code. I think like 5%. I'm already funded with MyFundedFuture. Nice. Okay, so this day we have PMI at 10. So I'm not interested in the price here. I just want to let it play out until 10 a.m. And here's 10 a.m. And what do I see is I see that we already swept here, that buy side liquidity from the news at 8:30, and now I could probably look for a short position, but I want to see how we can react from this 5 minutes fair value gap. And also, guys, this is a little bit of this is a little tip for you guys. I'm drawing the 50% retracement, right? If the price comes back to that 50% retracement and respect it with just a wick, or even a body closure, and then give you a long position right away, the long might still play out. But if we come here and stab like pretty hard through that 50% retracement, that means this is the sell side of the curve and we're moving lower. Just want to try Top Step, as I have first timer discount 20%. Yeah, go ahead for it. Go for it, man. Go for 100K if you're a good trader. Yeah, 150K would make more sense if you are a good trader, of course. We got a long setup here. I'm not interested. $250K? Who offers 250K? Yeah, Top Step offers 20% off if you're a new customer. Oh man, I just missed this trade entry right here. That's all right. What are we doing on a bigger time frame? Okay. If we reject here, okay. Need a bearish, big bearish candle. None? Okay. I'm not interested in any of that price action. I know the price moved beautifully up to the upside here, but I'm specifically looking for something. I'm looking for a clear bullish or bearish fair value gap on the 5 or 15 minutes, and then a rejection or support off of it and give entry. And it should be an IFVG entry. That's it. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just reinstating it again, just so you missed it, you know what exactly I'm looking for. So here, like, this dump is not retracing to anything, so I'm just not going to be taking anything. Yeah, it's 12 p.m. anyway, and we didn't take anything. Therefore, to the next trading day. Monday no news, where we get chopped up most of the time. Oh man, I hate Monday no news. It's just so volatile and choppy all the time. You enter on the macro only. Um, listen, man. Trading is, it's not like, it's not one thing and one thing only. Like, it's not like that. You gotta like work and just let the price show you what it wants to do. That's what trading is. If you're just looking at specific timing, then yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's not going to benefit you at all. So 15 minutes bearish fair value gap right here. So I would be looking for a clear bearish or IFVG to the downside here. It looks like we're not getting it because it's a Monday seek and destroy day. So we're too high here to the 50 in respect of the 50% retracement. Therefore, I'm changing my bias to bullish, and I am currently looking at this. I am currently looking at this bullish fair value gap to the upside. Time first and then price. You're right, but you gotta think about how many people are following ICT and they're not profitable. And I was one of them and still am one of them. So I'm just saying, no hate towards ICT, but it's just the truth. It's just the truth to the matter. I was hesitating to take this trade idea because we did not close properly, but it ended up to be kind of working. Probably this high. So okay. Can we get a retracement to this 5-minute fair value gap? We can push up here. Can we push up here? No, we failed. All right. Still 5 minutes here. If we're bullish, we will push higher. I don't like Monday price action. I don't. But this is a good entry. but it's too late for my liking. This is too late for my liking, but this technically should work. So I'm gonna try it here. I'm going to go ahead and try this trade idea. Stop loss below here, this low, 26 bucks, taking out this high. The reason why I want to take this trade is because the 15 minutes still holding price to the upside here, right? And this is basically an IFVG or balanced price range that the price came down to respect and retrace to. We hope that we pump here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take that trade and manage it as I go. Hopefully taking my scale at $15 of price action. So I want a push higher here. Price is chopping. Yep, stop loss. Too late for my liking. Anyway, no problem. Powell speaking at 12. My God, man. Dang. This is a really good long setup, but we disrespected this bullish fair value gap on the 5 minutes, so I am not going to react to it at all. Yeah, price is not giving me any clean fair value gaps. Now it is need a retracement down. So bullish fair value gap on the 5 minutes here. Yeah, not clean at all. No entry, so 1 second, let me see this. This could be an entry, but there is no clean fair value gap that got inversed. Too late here to decision, so skipping. FOMC. Okay, we don't have anything at 10. This is a okay trade entry, but we kind of closed above, then closed the below. I don't know what Wednesday's doing. Ended up to be working. Having big bullish fair value gaps on the left side here. Still bearish here. So as you can see, this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minutes, and we got in it. And the IFVG that I would be looking at is this, if we can inverse it. We took this low as well. That's not ideal to take this trade, but I want to go ahead for it anyway because the price can be bearish here. I'll just target, yeah, that's just fine, or 1 to 1.5 here. So here the price already moved to 20 bucks. Gonna go ahead and take my scale, and stop loss goes to break even, and I can probably go for 45 bucks here and just let it run. See if we don't get stopped out. We do. Okay. That still should go down, but I just wanted to protect myself. We're pretty low here and pretty late in the session. This is a really good entry, although we're very short, very low in discount. So 5 minutes bearish fair value gap holding price down. We immediately get a really good reaction off of this, and reacting to the bearish fair value gap, going lower here. So I want to take this trade, honestly, and I'll try to, looks like a dodgy strat. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, Dodgy talks a lot about IFVGs on YouTube, but IFVGs does not mean anything if you don't have anything behind it. Because at the end of the day, IFVGs are just like fair value gaps. Fair value gaps and inversion fair value gaps, they're all over the chart. You will find millions and millions of IFVG and fair value gaps on the chart every single day. But you have to have kind of like a market direction and draw on liquidity. And also, if the market is consolidating and you want to force in a trade, you're going to get chopped out every single time. I want a clean move here. Yep, like that. We get a close below here. That looks nice. Want to play another candle. So this closed. One more candle. This looks bearish to me, but there's not really clean bullish fair value gap that got inversed on accepted at small 2 minutes. So I want another one. I'm just gonna go for it. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. I don't care. That's the idea of backtesting anyway. This wick seems like very abnormal, and we could go for it. This is a bold move here, but I'm going to manage the trade as we go. Told you, and we're gonna get stopped out. No problem. We'll keep an eye on it. This. All right, this is a bit low, but I'm gonna try it. I wanted to enter off of this candle, but it is what it is. This is a Thursday, so price shouldn't be that crappy. That's the push that I'm looking for. 50% secured, moves to break even, and we got stopped out at break even. Okay, that's fine. We're still waiting here. Price should push lower. If it push lowers again, we're gonna enter it again, because that's the draw on liquidity. So moves here, another move here. We took that sell side liquidity. That's a pretty good. Taking 50% again, moving stop loss to break even. And come on, take out that low. I don't know why the price is choppy, but we need to take out that low. Really? Okay, that's all right. Too late in the session. Moving on to the next trading day. Friday, consumer sentiment at 10. So 15 minutes bullish fair value gaps here. – We got a sweep, still holding, and inversion. So your trade is here, stop loss there, and take profit can be up here, up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that trade. It's right after news, and that's a really good push, 50% secured. Moving stop loss to break even, and I can even target all the way up here, but I just want to take the safest and low-hanging fruit. So that's the high that I want. That's pretty safe high to take, and that by itself is 50 bucks. I want another push up here. Nice. And you see we even got to this high, 70 bucks. All right. So that's the trade for that day. We're gonna move to the next trading day, which is a Monday, no news. Okay, I just missed that trade. Or did I? Bullish fair value gap, inversion right here. You would enter off of this candle. Price already moved about 20 bucks, like 10 bucks or so. Price can still move higher. This is a Monday, no news day. I want to take a risk here and take that trade idea. Stop loss can be below here, and take profit can be, I can even target that wick up here, which what I will do, but I doubt that we're going that high. So I'm just gonna try to manage price, the trade as we go. Price already moved 16 bucks, taking off my 50% off of this trade position, and here's the full target. Nice trade. And that's basically the trade of that day. I'm not going to be looking for any other trades. We get one good trade a day, then this is all we need. Next trading day is a CPI day. Usually with CPI days, we leave like abnormal wicks, and we do have one down there. We already swept, and this looks also abnormal, although it's not news wick, but I don't care. We're just looking for a clean move on the 5 minutes that give us a bullish or bearish fair value gap, retrace to it, and then we take a trade off of that. Price is going up and up and up here, does not give you any clean retracement. This is the buy side liquidity we're looking for. This is the fair value gap that we might get a setup off of. Looks like we already retested it, but it's not clean. Falling here, which is fine. We might get a retracement to this and push up higher, but we don't. So I'm going to be bearish again here. Was there not one lower in the bullish move? This was a retracement, but I just did not like it because what I'm looking for is 5 minutes bullish or bearish fair value gap. So I make sure the price is clean and it's moving, and then a retracement to it, and then I take the trade off of that. This to me looks like it's a balanced price range that could push the price higher, but at the same time it's not really making sense because the 50% retracement to that bullish leg, if we're still bullish, we needed to respect the 0.5 retracement. So the fact that we're coming all the way down here makes me feel like we are going to destroy that bullish fair value gap and probably react from this bearish fair value gap. So here we push higher, right? This is a Tuesday. Okay. Okay. So here you see how we're not making a higher high higher than this high, right? We're respecting bearish order flow. We did disrespect this bearish fair value gap, but we came back with big momentum to the downside here. And we still respected that bearish 5 minutes. So the thing with this trade is the stop loss is massive. It's $42 of stop loss, or actually $41. But you can go for $100 moves here. I'm just going to take it and manage the trade as we go, and hopefully. So that candle alone is $18 of price action, which is enough for me to take my 50% off secured, putting my stop loss break even, and I literally do not care about this trade anymore. Literally. I know where the drawn liquidity is, but I literally do not care about this trade anymore, even if we get out at break even. So this is the low-hanging fruit. It is already moved from there to this wick is already $70. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure another $25 because I don't want the price to reverse all that move back to the upside again. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure the profit, and I literally do not care. We get stopped at break even, that's fine. We already scaled 75% of our trade, of our position in this trade, and then that's it. So moving on to the next trading day here, we have manufacturing index and 8:30 news. So that wick. Okay, so I am guessing the drawn liquidity is lower here to this wick, but I don't care. I'm looking for a clean fair value gap like this, and then if we can get a inversed fair value gap, I'll take it. Literally, guys. So the thing with this trade, there could be a 30 seconds inversion fair value gap here to the upside, but I'm not taking this trade because there's none, and there's no trade on the 1 minute, and the 1 minute is all I can see right now. I know this could still go to the upside, but at the same time we are inside of this bearish 5 minutes fair value gap, and I don't even know where we're going at this point. So we're going up, nice, no problem. I'm not taking it because I can't see any lower than 1 minute time frame. Told you guys the drawn liquidity is lower. All of this was just a manipulation to the upside. Make sure you guys, if you're enjoying the stream, to leave a like on the stream because that actually helps the YouTube algorithm. Please and thank you. Okay, so it actually wants to give us a trade here. If we can get this thing to be inversed down, that would be awesome. So just like that, we don't have anything on the 2 minutes to hold the price. $26 of price action, stop loss, and we have a ton of sell side liquidity down here. That is pretty nice to have, so we can take all of that out. Stop loss actually can be like $21 here. We don't want a lot, or like $20 here. We shouldn't need a lot of stop loss here, and we can go for 12.8, and we'll manage the trade as we go. Hopefully the next candle is bearish. Nice move. Here's my 50% secure, and targeting 36 bucks of price action, and this should get you out of the trade. Just because we already hit our low-hanging fruit and we took a bunch of sell-side liquidity here, we can easily go to the upside here. So I'm taking my another 25%, and I don't care about this trade anymore. Nice trade. All right, we got the trade of the day. We're already up $1,000 after we were like negative $1,000. We had a rough start, but it's all good. Next trading day here, PPI. I don't really like PPI or open what is it? Job opening? I don't like it. But we'll trade it anyway. Do I have anything at 10? No. So what I'm looking at again, guys, judging off of the price action here, we're so low in discount that we need to retrace to the upside a little. And this, off of just how the IFVG created, this is a good sign that we're going up, but I don't like taking anything next to market open, so I don't care. How long have you been trading for? I have been trading for 1 year. 1 year and 1 month. But it's not about how long have you been trading for, it's about how you're digesting the information and how you are like getting that information and being effective on you. And that's why until this day I struggle with my psychology, right? So here, guys, it might be, are you trading full-time for 1 year? No. No, I don't trade full-time, but I do trade. I started trading 1 year ago. When I started, I spent the first 6 months, no, the first 3 months paper trading, and then 3 months, 3 more months trading forex, and then after those 6 months I switched to future market, and I've been here trying my best. And this is, I'm not saying that I'm a professional trader, I'm still a beginner. That's why I tried to use this YouTube platform as kind of like a documenting place for my journey, so all the beginner traders kind of like get something useful out of it. Because all you see on YouTube is all these big YouTubers flashing their Lambo and stuff, and at the end of the day they're frauds. Purely, they're frauds. There's nothing else to say about them. And I never seen any genuine person on YouTube that shares their full-on career or journey of being a small beginner trader, because trading is hard, guys. So I tried to do something different. I tried to create those like calculators, because I know as a beginner it's very tough and confusing, a lot of stuff, and try to help, you know. Have you got payouts from prop firms? Absolutely. I have a video on my channel. My first ever payout from Top Step, $4,000, $1,000 from each account, and I have 4. So it's really nice to have. So this trade, guys, I have the bullish 5 minutes fair value gap, and we reacted from it. Inverse the bullish or the bearish fair value gap, turning into inversion bullish bullish IFVG. But we closed way up here, so I can try to take a trade here, but the stop loss would be big, and I don't know if this would be continuing bullish after taking out this buy side liquidity. So I'm just not going to try it, but I know it might go a little bit deeper here because of that 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. But the short from here would be really, really nice. But the thing is, we're very, very low in discount. That's why we're pushing higher here. And it's a Thursday. I don't know if I'll be taking any trade here, honestly. We can return to this bullish 15 minutes fair value gap. That would be nice. It's not, trading is not my main source of income. I'm an engineer. And I have a full-time job from 9 to 5. That's why it's been hard and difficult to do YouTube, manage my family, and just like manage time, spending time with my family, doing YouTube and all of this stuff. It's been tough, but I try to keep it up and post and keep you guys updated with everything. So literally the price turned crap here. It's already 12 p.m. and I am not excited about this trading PA anymore. Friday, no news. How this is ridiculous. Friday, no news. Okay. Okay. Bearish 5 minutes. Clear, clean. Are you trying to make trading a full-time income or just side income? I like trading, and I of course do not like it for anything other than the money. Anyone will tell you otherwise, they're lying absolutely to you. Okay? But I can't leave my work because my work, my 9 to 5 job as an engineer is my main source of income, and I have my wife and my children, my kids, my kid that I'm providing for, and I need to literally provide for the family because I am the only source of income, the only person in the household for that source of income, and I can't leave my main job for trading, which is not guaranteed and is very hard, and I'm still a beginner at it. So that's it, you know. It is hard to trade when you are working 9 to 5. Absolutely, it is the hardest thing on the planet. Okay, I have a lot of stress, guys. Like it's my 9 to 5. It's creating content on YouTube, trying to spend time with my family and my son, and a lot of stuff going on at work, and it's just a big dilemma, you know. So I'm taking this trade, bearish reaction from the 15 minutes bearish fair value gap. Taking the trade here. I don't like how we closed, but I'll still push down. Hopefully we can reject and continue pushing lower here. Ended up blasting through. This could still be a bearish setup, but I don't know. Okay. I don't get it, bro. Why didn't you give me that trade in here? All right, I want to make sure that we're not going up here again. The thing with this bearish or short trade here, short setup, is we already blasted through the 5 minutes or the 0.5 retracement, and I don't trust it short up here, although it might go short. Do you have any tips on trading at school or work? So my job, I work as an engineer and I have my office and my desk. I try my best to try to kind of like look at the market, sneak a couple peeks here and there around market open, and watching it maybe until 9:30 or so, or maybe 10, you know. But it's not like I'm not continuously looking at the screen. This trade is pretty good for the long, but it's nothing that I'm looking for. Like I'm just gonna cancel it. I need to look for like this will still play out, but the thing is I am looking is specifically for a bullish or bearish fair value gap, retracement to it, and then give a trade. I just saved myself, you know. So I try to sneak a couple peeks here and there from a market open to okay. Think you guys can hear me now, right? Sorry. Okay. So here I want to see, this is still bearish to me. No clear fair value gap or any short entry here, so I'm just gonna skip to the next day. I don't know. Every time, guys, like I try to let you guys pick a random month, it's just like the worst month. I don't know. Anyway, like I do really, really well on my own try to back test and then whatever on my own, it looks pretty good. Like I get about 90, 88 to not so specific. So from 80 to 90 percent win rate. And I just finished a recording of a video of back testing session of April 2024, and I got 89% win rate, which is crazy, just to doing the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. This is bearish, bro. This is literally bearish. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. I missed it up here. Can I just take it from here? Stop loss would be there. I'll try to like take $15 of price action as a scale. Like I know I'm already like late to the entry, but I want to try it anyway because like it's not FOMO or anything. Could be FOMO, not sure. It's literally 1 to 1.8, 1.38. Please don't take me out. Why, man? See what FOMO get us, guys? This is what you get if you FOMO in trades. I do not approve of this trade. I did not approve of this trade. I don't know who wanted me to take this trade. We can get a bearish reaction here. I'll try this. To the low. No shot. Wow. Really? Man. This bullish fair value gap held on the 15 minutes because we're already too way up in the lower, very low in discount. It's time for us to go to the buy side. If this, man. So this is the low-hanging fruit here. I can get stopped out here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Low-hanging fruit again. Okay. Stop loss moves to break even. That's way too scary, man. Already moved 16 bucks going ahead and moving, taking my 50% off. Buy side liquidity. Need another break of structure up here. $45 of price action, taking 25% off here. I shouldn't, honestly, guys, should not have taken that trade. Those two trades I took, should not have taken them. Which one hit first? The buy side liquidity. Okay. Nice. Next trade. You did not wait for any PDA. I usually take entry from IFVG or order block. Yeah, I do agree with that. I just was a bit impulsive there, which costed me 2 losing trades. Should not happened. There is no ifs or buts about it. That's my fault. Price is bearish here, but I need a 5 minutes fair value gap first. Okay. So here's what I want. It's not the cleanest, but I'll take it. There is one here, super tiny. There is another one here that is super tiny. And this in all is a balanced price range that got disrespected to the downside again. So I'm just going to take the trade here. I'm going to target, this low is a low hanging fruit, but I will extend it to, yeah, I honestly think that this is the right trade idea to the entry of the bullish fair value gap. But I want to go ahead and extend it to 1.5 and I'll manage the trade as we go. But the low hanging fruit is definitely that sell side liquidity here. Okay. Okay, price action. Got cracked on. This is still going bearish. Very choppy, I'm not going to touch it. But it is going bearish. See? Ah. Okay, I am over this trading day. This is ridiculous. Consumer sentiment at 10. So 10 finished already here. Price is acting super dumb here. Very dead. Very bad price action. Like if I am trading something different than what I'm exactly looking for, I would have taken a trade here, but it's just not what I'm exactly looking for, and I can't be taking any other trades than what I'm looking for. I'm just specifically looking for the 5 minutes to give me a clean price action, and then I would go from there. Too late in the session. Already almost finishing the whole month here, and I'm pretty sure it's really bad analytics. Horrible analytics. Okay, I'll take that trade. That's almost the 50% retracement of that gap. Really bullish reaction here, inversing this IFVG. I'll take it to this high and ultimately extend it to all of this low resistance liquidity up here. So probably there. Gonna place the trade and hope for the best. Nice push. Here is my 50% retrace scale, and leaving the rest to play out here. Here's the second low-hanging fruit. 28 price action, almost 30 here, 34. I'm gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it. Nice push through and got all the sell side liquidity and all the low resistance liquidity run. So that's gonna be it for that trading day since it's a Monday. Next day, consumer confidence at 10. So just gonna play until 10 a.m. comes around, chops up and down, then dumps. This is bearish. Still bearish. Okay. 5 minutes bullish fair value gap. I don't see any potential setup to occur here, but we'll just watch. Okay. From this leg to this leg, the 0.5% retracement basically got destroyed, right? So this should be moving lower, but this is not a bad reaction to get this trade. I'm gonna try this trade idea, although it's like right at it being like too late in the session. We do have equal highs up here, so I'm just gonna take this trade idea and hope for the best. So entry here, stop loss here, take profit right there. Okay, nice push, $15 price action, 50% to scale, putting stop loss at break even. Don't care about this trade anymore. Nice push, taking out this obvious buy side liquidity, and then we should come up here to this low hanging fruit, even if we don't want to take this equal high. But the equal high is pretty good target for the price to draw us to. So we kind of broke this fair value gap to the upside. I want another push here, so that's good. So that tell us what, that we're going to that equal highs up here. Beautiful push to the upside. 1 to 2.6 here, so really good. 10 a.m. we have PMI on Wednesday the 1st, so this is actually the last trading or last back testing session for that period of time. So we have 10 a.m. news, so I'm just gonna wait. Here's the news, and we just dump, continue dumping, and here I need a better retracement than that, like this. We have kind of like a low equal lows here, or relative equal lows. The price is just going flying here, that I am not a big, actually I'm not a big fan of. We can get this inverse, that would be really, really nice. With a good momentum candle though. Okay. Gonna try this. Stop loss above here. Take profit is at the equal or relative equal lows. placing the order and hope for the best. $8. Nice push down. $15 of stop of price action, and even after the retracement, so that's really good. That's what we're looking for. Stop loss moves to break even after the 50% scale, and I literally don't care about this trade anymore. And as you can see, the reason why I put the stop loss at break even, especially with this scenario, is we are currently inside of a 5 and 15 minutes bullish fair value gap. So anything literally can happen. If you have risk on with this trade, you're basically gambling that this fair value gap will break, and we do not know that. So I see the price moves pretty good amount of price action here. I'm just gonna still leave it because, yeah, there you go. It just rips right through. I don't think there's any other trading days. Oh, there is. Nice. Okay. Don't mind it. But second Thursday unemployment claim. Nice trade right here. Reason why I'm saying nice trade: 15 minutes bullish fair value gap, holding the price even after taking out the sell side liquidity. We're still, if you look at, oh not this, you look here, 15 minutes time frame, we are way too much in discount here that we actually need to go higher. So I actually would be looking into taking this buy side liquidity. Hopefully we don't get another bearish candle to the downside. Okay, hope for the best. Nice push to the upside, 50% scale. Literally stop loss break even. Do not give a crap about this trade anymore. Could not express that enough. A nice push to the upside, taking out the obvious sell side, buy side liquidity up here. Price already moved about 33 bucks. I want to go ahead and scale another 25% here just in case and leave the rest running. And that's why I scaled another 25%. Okay, really good trade. Let me see if we can get another trade or if that's the end of the trading session. Unfortunately, end of trading session. And I'm pretty sure, guys, I'm going to be upset from this trading session because I lost a lot. 65% win rate. It's not good. It's not good. I do not like it. I do not like it. That's not good. Like, it is good, but it's I am disappointed in myself because it's usually higher than that. And I knew before I saw this analytics, I knew that we were going to get some crappy stats here. And the reason why, because I lost multiple days here and there. Actually, how many days did I lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trading days. And how many days are we green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not bad, but I can do better. So can you guys recommend another random month between 2023 to 2024 for us to test? And I want to go ahead and run it again because I am not happy with this stats. Last month, no, I'm not doing last month because of one reason, is because you remember that these days where we had like a single candle to be like $60 move, a single candle on like even the 30 seconds chart. So I don't want to do August. Any other recommendation? From 2023 to 2024, any random month. January of what? Is it this year or 2023? 2024. Okay, we'll do it. 2024. Still good enough to be profitable with 1 to 2 the reward ratio. Albert, we talked about this, man. I am not happy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. You're over there having 75% win rate. Leave me alone, man. I'm trying to be better at backtesting. Like literally, like Albert, I want to show you like this trading day. I tried to do April today, and I was like impressed of myself because like the win rate is pretty good. You see, it's 89%. I took 20 trades total, 16 won, 2 losses, 2 break evens. Up for that month, almost 13%. That was April 2024. I did it today before the stream. So I'm just practicing here with the people that like to watch me, because next trading session. Wait, what the heck is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the bank holiday. Yeah, April 2024. That backtesting session was crazy. I was impressed. Loved it. Loved it. I want something, and these are the one that I want to show you guys that they look pretty good. But every time I try to like come out here and backtest in front of you, you guys pick a month that it's maybe dead, or the price action is not the best, or whatever, and I just look so embarrassed. So when we were right here, I know that this was a good buy opportunity, and we were looking on the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes, like that was like a bullish reaction. But the thing is, I don't trade next to market open, and you see why. No need to explain anything. So we don't have any news. The market is just straight up dumping. "15 minutes, straight up dumping." Okay, so 5 minutes bearish for value gap. If the market wants to go bearish from here, it will inverse this IFVG. If it doesn't, then it might go a little bit deeper in the 15 minutes bearish for value gap. Okay, so here as the 15, I don't know what I did. That's the 15 minutes fair value gap. And if we're bearish, and if we get a really good trade here, I would expect the price to do like this. We'll go push here and literally reject. So let's see if we can get something like that. Just going there slowly but surely. Okay. Okay. So it wants to go right from here. And if you go to the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, nothing. Okay. It is very low for me to short here. It's a really good short opportunity. Market is dumping. So probably next in line, this sell side liquidity. I'll just take it to the rejection block on the one hour time frame. I know this is a bit too low to short, but if you think about it, 4 hour 10 a.m. candle opened where? Opened right here, went up here to give a discounted price, and then it went down lower and lower. So if you want to actually take a trade from here, right from here, if the price is bearish, if the market is bearish, this should be the expansion of the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle. We took out the low-hanging fruit. We should give another bearish candle. Amazing, bro. Scaling 50%, putting it at break even. Literally don't care or give a crap about this trade anymore. I want to see something here. Yeah, that's the rejection block of the 15 minutes and the 1 hour. This might hold, this small PPR, but I just don't care about it. It's like way too old for it to hold, but it can hold, right? So I'm just gonna let it run. Whatever it wants to do, it can do. I don't care about it. That's a good push, good rejection. 38 bucks of price action. Another push to the downside. Another break of structure to the downside. We don't get it. That's too bad. Price moved 43 bucks, which is really good for a lot of people, but I wanted to be a bit greedy. And this is where you get the human greed. Actually, let me try to go for a trade here. That should still be short, if I'm not mistaken. So right here, we're back at this level of resistance or support. We'll see what we'll do. It's a support. It looks like it's a support. Okay. Next. Manufacturing PMI, job opening, I hate. We'll see what we can do. So generally when we have 10 a.m. news, I wait for the 10 a.m. news because I know the market will just be crappy. News came out, dumped. 5 minutes bearish for value gap, giving you a signal that, hey, we could do something here, you know? And I think we just did. So this is the 3 minutes. I want to make sure that the 3 minutes also closes below. So I'm gonna move on to the next candle. If the next candle is the open candle of the next candle, it's gonna literally print. But I want it to take it right after we inverse this. I don't care where the price is. So it was this. It was this candle. That's fine. I will still take it because I said I will take it. So here we inversed here. Stop loss, I wanted to put it here. And I would be looking to take, we have an open gap here. I don't care. And just because the price is way up there, I will go ahead and set it up as a stop, so it will only get me in if it runs below this level again. See? So this is literally what I'm looking for. And also guys, if you would have taken it after the 3 minute closed, stop loss would be up here or on this wick, on this wick, on this wick, or up here, and it would have protected you, of course, and whatever. And I was honest to take it just at this level, and it got me in right because we went right through it again. This is the 15% scale. That's my level. Putting it at break even, this is 1 to 2, so I'm leaving it. We get stopped out. That's fine. Let's see what it wants to do here. We go back up here and we literally like go right through these levels. So at this point, because we're pretty deep up here on this buy side of the curve. It's confirming to me that this is the buy side of the curve. I would be waiting for a retracement to this 5 minutes fair value gap to take a buy position. I like how we're respecting and how we should punch through, but on the way down there was no bearish fair value gap, so therefore there's no entry for me, I guess. This is another one, so let me go a time frame higher to see if there's any entry for me, and there is none. Therefore I can't be taking any trades here, and it saves me, right? It literally saves me. How you read the price action. Okay, taking a trade here. Because of that low equal lows down here, that's a pretty good target and a pretty good market direction. I don't want that. I want a market fill. So the reason why I wanted to take that trade is because this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minutes rejected price, we have I'm pretty sure, so we have this bullish fair value gap got inversed, right? And we have, you can count these as bullish as well, candle getting inversed, and that's why I wanted to take the trade. Also, we have a clear drawn liquidity down to the downside here, equal lows, and these are pretty good magnets for the price to draw us to. And once we move to there, I should be able to scale, put it at break even, and you know the rest. So $12, so it looks like I'm going to take the L here. Yep, I just took the L pretty late in the session. That is fine. That is fine. NFP, unemployment claim. Price is consolidating on a bigger time frame, but it looks like we might push higher here. Pretty nasty price action. Okay. 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 Nothing. 12 p.m. next session. Service PMI at 10. So you see, guys, this is a really good long opportunity, but the thing with this is I want, when you're having a fair value gap that has a void, make sure that void is broken as well. So here it broke. Looks like we can pump, right? And this is the 5 minutes fair value gap that I'm looking at, got respected, inversing and changing the market direction to the upside. Stop loss goes here. Take profit can go literally anywhere up here. So this is equal highs right here. So I'm going to take this trade. I know news is coming at 10. So I'm going to put right there, so it can remind me that this is the news. We took out the low-hanging fruit of this guy, which is basically how much price movement? $13 of price movement. I'm gonna go ahead and protect myself, move my stop loss break even because I don't know what is happening. We got stopped out at break even, and the price pumps once news came out to the equal high. Nice. My goal is not to take the trade every single time and I be right every single time and take profit. My goal is I want to stick to the rules of what I'm exactly looking for. You know, like I know we're going to the equal highs, but I wanted to take it based off of something. This bullish fair value gap on the 5 minutes, holding the price up, inversing bearish fair value gap, changing the market direction. So I should be taking the trade here and let it run. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. That is fine. So here's the trade. We're pushing up here. Price already moved to 17 bucks, so I should be taking my scale 50% at $15 of price action, putting stop loss at break even so I can protect myself, and leaving the rest run. We can see here that we see another bullish fair value gap on the 5 minutes here, right? Price has not inversed this yet. Now we inversed it. Same target again. This high. Stop loss right here now. And taking the trade again. And we get stopped out. Why? Because it's over trading. Okay, I had enough. Let me see. That's a nice push to the upside. If we inverse this, I'll move in. I'll get in. So this trade should be good because that's the 15 minutes fair value gap, bullish on the 15 minutes. Play price here. I know this is the sell side of the curve. I know this is the sell side of the curve. I know this is the sell side of the curve, bro. And if you take a sell here, this might hold the price up. I am done with this trade. I'm done with this day. Monday, no news. Nice push to the upside. That's really good. We can get a retracement to down. That would be nice. We can inverse that. Okay. Take a trade up here in the middle of nowhere. In like the premium, very high in premium, and I'll just let it run, I guess. And the reason for that is that 5 minutes, where is it at? Where is it? Oh, this 15 minutes fair value gap on the 15 minutes holding the price up, inversing this fair value gap and this one. Should break structure to the upside here. See, price already moved 15 bucks here. Already 20 bucks movement, taking 50% off, leaving runner run. Should expand to the upside. Price already moved like 45 bucks or so, 50 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another 25 here. Let the rest finish off here. Moving even my break even to this. Don't care about the trade anymore. It's a Monday, no news, so it's going to be a bit crappy. 60 or almost $70 of price action here, taking it up to this level of liquidity on the 15 minutes and the 1 hour. Pretty nice trade. Gonna go to the next session here. Tuesday no news. I don't like Tuesday no news for some reason. It's just so bad of price action. Okay, if we inverse those bearish fair value gaps to the upside, that would be a nice long. And we have a lot of low resistance liquidity here. So let me just pick a good spot. This is equal highs. And then ultimately this one up here. So yeah. I am honestly scared of this trade opportunity, because I don't know if the 5 minutes here is going to close above or not. And I don't even know if the 3 minutes is going to close above or not. So hopefully it does. Okay, that looks like it did. So taking out low-hanging fruit here. Just gonna let it play a little bit more to give us our scale point. Okay, nice break of structure here. The price already moved almost 20 bucks, taking out, scaling 50%, putting it at break even, and not caring about this trade anymore, because the price, I mean, it is consolidating. Tuesday no news, don't like it anyway, whatever. Oh, look at this. 15 minutes, this high is 96, this high is 95.75, this high is 96. Look at that. This is not the human greed. This is just simply trading. All right, this is a better take profit level because we have triple equal highs, you can say. We can punch through it, and we should punch through it. If we don't punch through it, then I'm gonna punch you. Let's go. All right, whatever. Wednesday. Letting price action play here. This looks like a good long opportunity, but I don't know about you. It's right next to the market open, so I don't know anymore. But it looks like we're reacting off of this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minutes and 15 minutes, taking sell side buy side liquidity inside of those, and we might be going lower. I don't know where we should be heading. So when we moved down here, we didn't even take out the sell side liquidity, reacting still from this order block, I mean fair value gap on the 5 minutes, and pushing the price higher. Let me see 1 hour. Let me see the 4 hours. 4 hours is bullish, so this is a reaction from the order block. So we're gonna take this loss if it is a loss, because it is aligning with higher time frame, so we should be fine. If it ends up to be a loss, too bad. Okay, and we're going to manage the trade as we go, and we don't have any news coming at 10, so we should be fine to take this right now at 9:42, and we take the freaking loss because I knew that we were going down, but time frame alignment should be bullish, and it can give you a bullish trade, but later down the road, not right now. So this is literally the bullish reaction that I ever seen from this thing. I'm just gonna wait for the 5 minutes fair value gap to form, the bullish one. I wait for a retracement, and I don't have any entry. Nice. I know it's going up here. I know for 100% fact it's going up here. Do I have an entry? No. Thank you very much. Now I do. That's the fair value gap. That's the IFVG. And this is my trade. That's going to be stretching it here. I don't care about it. And if we get stopped out, let it be. Okay? Let it be. Low-hanging fruit. No, one more. Low-hanging fruit got swept here. Price already moved. Oh, man. Oh, man. Price already moved 14 and 50 cents. I'm just not going to take a partial here. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. And I'll just be targeting the very high of this just because of the human greed. Everyone has a human greed, but does everyone like the human greed? Absolutely not. But does everyone like the money that the human greed brings? Absolutely, brother. I don't know what I'm even talking about. It's been a long day. Can you just punch through? Not there, man. Punch through up there. That thing is stupid, bro. Alright, CPI. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, click that red button, subscribe to the channel, click on that thumbs up button because I don't deserve it, or the downside button, the dislike. I don't care. Just click any button you have, okay? We don't have any 10 news, so for CPI we're going up here no matter what. This is something for a fact. Now, can we get any retracement before that punches through? The answer is wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. One more time, wait for it. That looks like it's a very deep retracement, that it might actually be bearish right now. Yep, it is. It's bearish. Okay. I'm pretty sure ES already got this high. But We can get a buy opportunity from here. Okay. Okay, this is bearish, buddy. This is bearish and started off of this guy. But it started to die here. Don't know anymore. Pretty, like I want it to be bullish, but it's showing me bearish. Yeah, I don't know. Next, Friday PPI. Already good. And oh man, look at that. Look at that. Yup, that is what we're looking for. It's exactly what we're looking for. I have a bad headache. A really bad one. Been a long day. I am so tired. I am so sleepy. Price already moved. Go ahead. Take good all 50% off. Stop loss moves to break even. Right now we're at a level. If we're bullish, we'll react off of here. If we're bearish, we should punch right through it. And we end up to be what? Bullish. Now, should we take a bullish long trade here? The answer is why not? We have a lot of low resistance liquidity sitting up here. And I know for a fact if this is bearish, I am getting one candle stop out. One candle. And it's not one candle, therefore it might be right. Taking my scale, stop loss break even, we are in at a sensitive area of an IFVG that we might reject price. And if we're bullish, we'll go right through it. If we're bearish, we're going to respect it. And literally the price does not respect anything here, and it might even go for lower here as we wanted it to go, but we already took 2 trades and we're not going to take any more that day because I don't like PPI days. Bank holiday and then manufacturing index the next day at 8:30, so I'm gonna go to the next day. So here's the next day. It's really hot. That's much better. So here is the next day. I don't have any news at 10. So I'm just gonna play price here. Price is consolidating on a 15 minutes time frame. We can get a short position here, that would be nice. We can get a long position here, that would be nice. Although it's consolidating, but I want to take it. Why, you might ask yourself? Because of the same exact thing, the human greed. And this is what drives us to strive more, you know? Now, here's the explanation. 5 minutes fair value gap holding the price. IFVG here got broke, so that tells me what? Tells me a change of market structure or change of market direction, whatever you want to say it. This bearish fair value gap is holding the price down, but if we're going back up here again after the first rejection, that might break, and we'll see. So we're nearly breaking it, and then we just broke it here. Price already moved in more than $15, taking 50% scale here, putting it at break even, and literally don't care about this trade anymore. I see a gap here. I need to mark it. I literally did not see that. Okay, so here's a gap. So we're going to that gap. We enter the gap. I don't know if we're going to break it or not. So to be safe, 25% off here and the rest up here. And I can even, just because I took profit here, I can extend it a bit more here, just to there. And again, guys, what is that again? That's the human greed. And you look at what the human greed got you 115 bucks. So what? Let's go to next. Oh, I am so tired. 8:30 retail sales. Playing price here. This could be a sell position right from here, but there's no clean entry point. Or actually, there might be this one right from the 15 and the 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. We're way too low, too short. This is what the price is showing me to maybe take out this sell side liquidity on the hourly or 15 minutes or whatever. So you know what we're doing. You know what we're doing. We're trying it out because what, guys? You should get it by now because of the human greed, right? You are god dang right. Human greed attempt number 1. Human greed attempt number 1 failed. Thank you very much. Human greed attempt number 2 is a long position. $5 minutes holding the price. Tiny fair value gap, and this one on the 30 seconds will be a bearish fair value gap. Got inversed. Stop loss should be something around here. Take profits should be something like this. That's the low-hanging fruit. And if you don't want the low-hanging fruit, because of course, again, human greed should be right there. So attempt number 2, human greed. $15 of price action. Taking my 50% scale, stop loss goes to break even, and we reach that target that we just marked right there. I should honestly be taking more scale here, but I'm not going to because of the human greed. And the human greed stop us out. Now, human greed attempt number 3. We're taking a long setup again to this abnormal wick high. We're still holding the 5 minutes fair value gap here. Inversing this PPR. So this is a strong PDA. Okay. Nice push to the upside, getting my 50% scale. Stop loss goes to break even and literally do not care about this trade anymore. And if we are right, this should run up straight up to the upside. And because of human greed, we're gonna extend it to this little small wick, giving us $66 of price action. We break structure to the upside again, that is a good sign. Beautiful, beautiful push here. And the first, yeah, let me just leave it. Trailing my stop loss to here, this low, because there's no reason to go that low again. Breaking structure to the upside once again. And right now we're currently inside of this wick, and this is the CE of that wick respecting that CE of that wick. So I'm gonna go ahead and scale another 25%. Should I though? Should I? Or should I let the human greed control me? We're gonna let the human greed control us and just be enough of trailing the stop loss up there. And this is a pure rejection, but we should punch through it. Pure rejection again, and this time we should move lower. What did I tell you, man? Why am I reading the price action like that, bro? And awesome trade and awesome scaling. Okay, next trade. Opportunity is a Thursday. I have 10 people are watching me right now and none of you guys are saying anything in the chat. What do you guys think? Am I dumb? Am I good? What is it? Talk to me. This session is fire. Come on, man. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, bro. Why are you laughing? Cole, why are you laughing, bro? Okay. Taking buy side liquidity here. Let me get rid of those. The human greed has laughing? Come on, man. It's the human greed. Like, you can't not tell me that you don't have human greed. Like, this week, I took like 2 really good trades and I was like green. But the human greed got me because I extended the TP from like 300 bucks to like 500 bucks. And it went, the price went up like $400 in my favor. Not price action, like P&L, and it just inversed at like $400, and I was a bit upset because I needed it to recover from my losses, but I ended up hurting myself more. Yeah, the guilt of human greed is real, man. We can get, do we have any 10 a.m. news? No. Price is consolidating on a bigger time frame, but if we can get, yep, if we can get a long position, excuse me, We can get a long position just like we did now. Will be nice, but look at where this candle closed at. So I cannot take this trade. Now I can. Are we trading all-time high? I was about to say, brother. What the heck, brother? Human greed. Let's take it to the order block. 50 bucks. Let's go. Stop loss here. Or actually, should be there. Yeah, let's just put it underneath the IFVG. Stop loss, or putting our order here. Next candle should be a punch through, because if it's not, then we're gonna get smacked. That's nice. I don't know how I predict that or that. Next candle should push higher. If not, it's gonna stop us out. Told you. I told you. But let me tell you something, guys, because this should not be a losing trade. The price already went $16. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewind this trade. I'm gonna rewind it, and I'll take a partial at the first green candle and put it at break even right away, okay? So I don't get stopped, or I don't get, like, it doesn't count as a losing trade, because it's actually not. I'm gonna take 50% here, put it at break even, because the next candle did not give me a chance to partial. Is IFVG replay free? It's not, but you can get like 5 days of free trial if you use the link down in the description below. And also, if you use the link down in the description below and my code after the trial, it will give you 15% off. So I think it's like $35 regularly, regular price. If you use my code and the link, you get like $5 off. All right, guys, so this trade does not want to leave us behind. So human greed was like where? Human greed was like at the order block, right? It was like the beginning of the wick of the order block. So I'm just gonna go for that human greed again, huh? Stop loss goes where here? So 25 should be fine. Placing our order again, and the reason why I want to jump in here again is because that fair value gap tried to hold the price on the 5-minute. It did hold the price, and inversing the gap again. The price, the market is crappy, but I'm going to try to manage the position as we go still. So that is a beautiful push to the upside, 50% off scaled. Stop loss goes to break even, and we don't care literally about this trade anymore. $43 of price action here. Hopefully we can get it if the human greed can allow us to, because that's the draw on liquidity, even if we're bullish or bearish. And we don't. Why? Because right before that order block, there's that big bearish fair value gap. But you know what? Human greed, you know? Human greed is human greed. Alright. We're still a bit early in the session here, so I'm gonna still try to go for another trade. We can inverse that one more time. Yep. 15 minutes bullish fair value gap, holding the price to the upside, inversing these, push to the downside here, but this might reject the price, so I don't know. So Let me see, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Where'd the 3 minutes close? Oh, I missed it. Go back. Did not want to go like that. So 3 minute closes here. I'm gonna take the trade here. Stop loss below there. And where are we targeting again? Human greed. That order block. It is literally 1-to-1. But because we are already high, and because it's a human greed, we're gonna extend that human greed a little bit more. Come on, man. Cannot scale up there. It's gonna go up. Told you. What did I tell you? 50% scales. Stop loss break even. And look at the human greed. No, man, really? The second time the price goes all the way up there and it just reverses on us the last $3. Seriously? All right. I'm done with that day. Friday, consumer sentiment. Consumer sentiment at 10. Gonna play until news comes out. News comes out, we dump, we pump, we consolidate, we move sideways, we blow a lot of accounts, and then we don't trade. And then after the price clears out, after the price clears up, and after you blow your whole accounts, all of your accounts, you look at this trade and be like, oh man, I wish I had my accounts to trade and take that beautiful trade, but we don't get it still. Like I wish I had I wish I still had my accounts here. We're trading all-time high. Oh my god. I'm gonna let it run to 80 bucks, take profit. Let's just aim for 1-to-2 here. Low-hanging fruit right here. Buy side liquidity. And we get it. Price already moves more than $15. Stop loss moves to break even. Taking the 50% retrace scale. And we get stopped out at break even. This literally can still go up, but it's just a bit choppy. That's a trading all-time high. Monday here, you see, trading all-time high. Beautiful. Let me see something. Was this a bit, yeah, that was a little late in the session. That's why I skipped it. Monday, no news, so I'm gonna let it play out until we form a bullish fair value gap. And if we inverse this, we don't. So you can destroy. Let it clear out. And it's already too late in the session, huh? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this Monday no news thing. Price is bullish here. I know it is bullish. Even if it wants to retrace down here, should still be bullish. See? Still holding the fair value gap, pushing higher. But I don't want to take a trade off of this. I want a 5 minutes clear fair value gap, and then I take a trade off of it. So like this. So the price cleared up here, put a bullish fair value gap, and now I wait for a retracement down to it so we can go higher with it. And we're trading all-time high. We did not get the inversion to the upside, so we don't care about it. I'm not a big fan of the price action. Yep. Next. PMI 945. So 945 right here. Okay. Come back, please. Retrace. Inversion now. Inversion now. Inversion. Inversion. No inversion. Okay. It wants to retrace a bit deeper, which is fine. And we get an inversion now. Why did the price die, man? So technically, this trade should work. Trading all-time high. Is nothing stopping it from going up here. Even taking 1 to 2. $20. Scale 50%. Moves break stop loss moves to break even. And we're risk free. We take out low-hanging fruit. I don't know if we're gonna keep going higher or not. We get out. We could get another trade here. This looks pretty good for a long if we can get it. See? Stop loss to here. Going to 1 to 2. Taking low-hanging fruit again. Pushing higher, $15. Scaling 50%. Stop loss goes to break even and extending the TP to 1 to 2 and letting the price play out here. We can inverse that bearish fair value gap. That's nice push. And we should get stopped out at break even. Too late in the session. I'm not attempting to take any other trades. Going to the next trading day here, which is Thursday. There's no news at 10. The home sales, which is fine. This abnormal wick lead me to believe that we should drawn liquidity is lower. but I am still looking for clean move to it from the 5 minutes fair value gap. We can get inversion back to the downside, that would be nice. So yeah, if this is the close of the 3 minute, I want to take it from here. If it's gonna print another candle, I'm gonna rewind it. So it did close. It did close. 2 minute did close. I'm gonna take it from stop loss above here, and TP would be this low and then ultimately this low. This is very like bullish reaction here. The bit, let me see 1 sec. Yeah, that's the close of it. Yeah, I'll just go for it. I need to see a big bearish candle to the downside. Break a structure down these lows. Break a structure, bro. Where are you going? Oh, my bad. Price already moved. 20 bucks and I did not scale. That should be a scale / break even. So 3 minutes right here, gonna close. So we're gonna take the trade here, right there, and we're going to let it play out to $15. So it already moved $15. We're gonna take the 50% off. Stop loss moves to break even, and we get stopped out at break even. Price is choppy here, so I don't think I would be taking any trade. Yeah, I don't think so. This could be something. We can get an inversion back up. Let's see this one. Yep, absolutely. Let's go. Or you know what? Let me see the 2 minute closes actually. Yep, it does close. Close above. Stop loss below here. Take profit where? This high and then this bearish fair value gap. So I'm gonna take this trade. It's a bit late in the session, but this should work. What the heck, man? What the heck, man? Just one pushes all the way through. Okay, price already moved 15 bucks, taking my 50% scale, putting stop loss at break even again. And look, look at this, man. And look at this, man. That's something. Okay. We can get inversion back up. We don't. Okay, yeah. I am good with this session. Next day. And that's after this session ends, guys, of this backtesting. It's only a month, so only 4 days left. 2 of them are weekends, so 2 more trading days beside this one. I'll just end the stream and that would be it for it. We have news at 10, which is not really high impact. I need 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. Okay, price action is cleaning up here. I need a retracement down before we take the buy side liquidity. We did take the buy side liquidity, dang. So here's the retracement. So we left equal lows here. which is not ideal. And I do not like playing price here. See? That's why you don't take it when you have equal lows down there. 15 minutes fair value gap here. We can hold that price and inverse those bearish fair value gaps. That would be nice. Let me see, 3 minutes here, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. Does it close above? Close above. So here's the trade opportunity. And we're going to be targeting what? This buy side liquidity and eventually this breaker. So here's the trade. It's right at the end of the AM session where I like it, but I'll take it because it looks good. This is the low-hanging fruit, but I'll leave it because that's not enough for my scaling point. No, it is. It is. It is. It is. So you know the drill, right? Stopped out. No problem. No problem, bro. Okay. What is this now? Oh, it's too late in the session. I can't trade it anymore. Monday no news, of course. Monday no news. No news. No news. If we can get this. We have a lot of buy side liquidity sitting up here, which are good targets. But let me tell you something. I don't have too much conviction or too much confidence in this trading setup because this could be one or two ways. It could respect this bearish fair value gap and move down, and this could be a trap of buyer, or this could be an actual move up to the upside because the 5 minutes is holding and the inversion fair value gap on the 5 minute is holding. So anyway, we're gonna try it. There's no news at 10. It barely, wait a second. Oh, it didn't even inverse fully. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Let me see the close. That's what I thought. Now let me get stopped out in the real way. Exactly. That is exactly what I was looking for. God dang it. I know it was a losing setup. Anyway. Holy crack, man. Holy man, Rory. Holy crack. Man. Oh man. What the hell is that? Equal lows, low hanging fruit. Breaker. Placing our order. Come lower, Bubba. Come lower. Lower, por favor. Por favor, lower. Equal lows, Bubba. That's your equal lows. That's your low-hanging fruit. Do I know if we're moving lower than that? Absolutely have no idea. I absolutely have no idea. That's the human greed of the human. I need another push to the downside if you don't mind, so I can take my scale. If you don't mind again, or you can take me out, that's going to be your loss for me not taking a scale, which is fine. You can take me out. What are the odds we push? No odds. 0 odds. I know this was the low-hanging fruit. Honestly, I should have protected myself and put it at break even. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. I know that's the low-hanging fruit. Should have put it at break even, right? Yeah. I think I should have put it at break even, right? So I think I'm gonna rewind it again and put it at break even, because that should be a break even trade. I know the low I know the equal lows are like they should be a place where market can reverse on you. So I know once we take them out, I know the market could reverse back. So let me just put it at break even and count it as a break even trade, because that's honestly, like, I know that this was the low-hanging fruit. And plus the price is choppy on a bigger time frame, so you should have definitely put it at break even if you're like lifetime live trading this trade idea. And that's honestly what I would have done trading live market. Okay, this is a good long position if we can get, yep. So I love this trade so much because it's like really clear of what it wants to do. 5 minutes fair value gap here, still respecting, and we get a good inversion here after putting in order block, so that should be good to accelerate higher here. Need a break of structure above that. So here you go, $15 of price action, taking my scale, putting it at break even. This is the low-hanging fruit that I should be going for, so I'll scale actually 25% here if we can get to it. So here's the 25% scale. It looks like we're pretty close to my final target, but I will take my 25% gladly here because I don't know what the market wants to do. Break even moves a little bit more up here, and taking my final target at 1 to 2. Nice trade. Going to the next session here, last trade of this month. We have news at 10, consumer confidence and job opening, which I do not like. Moves lower. 5 minutes fair value gap. Holds. Move lower. Honestly, this looks like it's really good short, but there's nothing to take the entry off of. There's no clear inversion fair value gap to the downside. Therefore, I'm not going to be touching it. Still holding that, but still no clear entry, no clear inversion. This is so tiny, and I don't like it. Now, if I can get a retracement here with a really clear fair value gap, and then we inverse it, we can talk about it. That's nice. Push, nice push down. I'm gonna take this trade. You know what? Should probably wait for that 2-minute to break. What a save, bro. What a save. You see, guys, how you can like predict and how you can like get out of bad plays. That's how you do it. 2 minutes did not close. It has a void here that is holding the price up. This 1 minute looks good. Not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Looks really good. But the thing is, that still could be a respective order block. So I need to see another one. What a save, bro. I just did not like how this inverse like really close to the... Man. That's really good. Now if we inverse it, it already did the fake move to the downside, sweeping, stopping a lot of people up here. And now I hope for us to like accelerate to the downside now. 15 minutes, the first target that I'm looking at is right here, which is the start of this fair value gap, which will give us right around 1 to 2.13. Hopefully we can get a push down here and don't get stopped out. And it's really choppy too. Nice push down. We take out these. We have a void here. Void is respected, but we do have some sell side here and a better void down here. So this should go right through, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. I like it. Right. Good price reading. Amazing price reading, bro. What the heck? What the heck, bro? Like, why am I that good? Okay, we're not gonna do you. we're not gonna do human greed on this one. We're just gonna take the 30 bucks and leave. So yeah. Pretty good and nice price read here through the crappy price action. I love it. Let's see if we have one last day to trade. Yeah, the 31st. 31st. Okay. 9:45 Chicago PMI. We have FOMC at afternoon. Price might not be the best. What I'm looking for is the 5 minutes clear and clean bearish or bullish fair value gap to form. If none forms, I'm not trading. And once there are formed, what I'm looking for is a retracement to it and then an inversion off of that retracement. So if the retracement to it was crappy, I'm not taking anything. Okay. So here I have two potential areas of reversal or continuation. I also see this one, this 5 minutes. And I see this 15 minutes bullish fair value gap. So let's see what we can get. If we inverse this, that's a good long. So there. So why I still like this trade, although we did not really retrace to the 15 minutes, is because the 5 minutes still holding the price. and the price was dumping, price changed market structure here and market direction of from going bearish, disrespecting a lot of bearish PDAs, and switching order flow to bullish here. So I'll be going to this high, or probably this high. I'll just leave it at that. Stop loss move goes to this low. It's fine, you know, this low. Let's take the trade. Low hanging fruit is this high, which we do not take it yet. Hopefully we get this inversed. We don't. We want to retrace deeper to the 15 minutes. Okay. Okay. No problema. No problema. See? 50% secured. Now, this should be the second target to take partial off of. Why? Because we don't know if we're gonna disrespect and break this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minutes. We go right through it again, which is good. I should honestly take 25% off here, but I'm just gonna leave it off. We just broke it on the 1 minute. There's another one up here, so the price is likely to go to the next one up there if we don't inverse the whole move. And we do. Should have taken another 25 up there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's back testing at the end of the day. How much do you think the win rate is, guys? Take a guess, because this one is better than the other back testing session that we did. Take a guess. What do you think the win rate is going to be? Oh my god, it's literally showing right here. Dang it. Oh man, 75%. That's too close. It looks like you did not look at it, but it was like literally here. Yeah, it is 76.7 or 77%. It's not bad. It is still, it's still a really good trading strategy, and how like it's really good. I didn't see that. Yeah, I guessed it. Yeah, I figured 77% win rate is not bad. It's not bad at all, and it's actually pretty good. The previous session that we did was like 65, which I don't know how. It's pretty low for my liking, but 77% win rate is pretty awesome, and 8% gain is pretty awesome. So imagine your 50k account. On this, every single trade I risked $500 to make $1,000 if it's 1 to 2, and of course I took a lot of 50% scales at the $15 price movement, and at the end of the month it literally made you $4,000. So that's like huge. That's big. So on, for example, on my 4 accounts, that would be $4,000 times 4. That's $16,000 month. I don't know of anyone that makes $16,000 a month. And even if you have 5 accounts with Top Step X, that's $4,000 times $4,000 times 5 accounts. That's literally 20 grand, bro. That's really good. Allow for some good scaling. Yeah, scaling at $15, man, it really makes day and night, because we took a bunch of like break evens right after we took the scale. But max RR is 3.16, average RR 1.11, ideal RR average 6 Rs. Well, I don't know. It's not accurate, bro. Worst trading day is Wednesday because it's always consolidating. Friday used to be like my best. I don't know what's happening in this session. Anyway, I'm going to start adding break-even scaling into my trading. I think my take profit are too greedy. Are you having human greed, brother? Brother, let's be honest. Are you having human greed? Never have human greed, man, because human greed will come and write you back, will come and bite you right back in the butt. So don't you do it, bro. Because it definitely did come back to me and just kick the heck out of me. So don't do human greed, because human greed will get you. And let me tell you something, on a live account you will do human greed every single time you have the chance to, and you can't help it because it's real money right in front of your eyes. But the thing that you don't see is that that like take profit level that you're like dragging it and extend it, and you see if it hits, it will give you that much money, and you're just looking and focusing and locking it in that, oh, you already won and you're gonna make that much money. But you don't take in consideration that it will reverse on you before the last $3 of your TP. So please don't do human greed. Just take it in easy, slow. Take your scale at $15, $20, $10, whatever you like. But make sure to lock in some profit. Move that stop loss to break even to protect you. And you will get some days that you will get or be frustrated at the break even decision, because it will take you out and then go to your direction, but it will save you most of the other times. Anyways, it's a bit too late for me. I'm gonna go sleep. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, Cole, for sticking around and keep watching till the end of it. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.